Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah. Speaking of being like Malik, Uthman ibn Affan, who is someone who possessed asanat taqweem. And from this story, the early Muslims, when they migrated to Medina with the Prophet ﷺ, they found the water there difficult to drink as they were accustomed to drinking the relatively sweeter water from the Zamzam well in Makkah. So they went to the Prophet and they told him about their difficulty and informed him of a well in the city by the name of Ruma, whose water tasted a lot like Zamzam. Problem, however, was the fact that the owner of the well was a Jew, and he had insisted on charging even for a handful of water. So the Prophet had sent an offer for the well, a garden in paradise in exchange. However, the Jew refused and he would only accept money. When Uthman ibn Affan came to learn of the incident, the Prophet's declaration about building a place in paradise, something better than it was. So he basically wanted to find out who could secure the well for the community, who could actually use their resources to purchase the well for the community. So he went to the owner and placed an offer to buy the well. The owner declined, at which point Uthman asked him to sell half of it or rent the well out. A day for the Muslims and a day for him to sell to whoever he wishes. So he agreed. So subsequently, this resulted in everyone going to drink from the well on Uthman's day, leaving the owner of the well with no customers. The owner felt at a loss and quickly rushed to Uthman. Uthman, he says, "You have spoiled my well, now buy it off me." So Uthman agreed, and it was sold for 20,000 dirhams, which he then assigned as an endowment in Allah's name for all the Muslims to drink from. Later on, one of the companions came to Uthman and offered to buy the well for double its price. Uthman asked him to raise his offer. He proposed triple the price. Uthman again asked him to raise the price until the buyer agreed to pay 9 times the original price. With Uthman still not consenting, the companion bemused and asked him, "Who will offer you more than me?" Uthman responded, "Allah. He gave me 10 times the one good deed." So again, this is an example of Uthman. Obviously was a great man, a great Muslim even more so. He had great qualities that we can emulate. The taqweem, the asanat taqweem. So in today's materialistic world, we're amassing wealth, and consumerism has sort of been portrayed as this sort of paragon that we all want to aspire to, especially in this society. And it's not just limited to the West as well, unfortunately. The source of bliss and joy is supposed to be as far as what we can accumulate as far as materialistic things in this dunya. But concepts like sharing things with others seen as sort of an alien concept. It's seen as a weakness, if you will, be it individual sharing or between countries. So Uthman's modest, charitable nature offers a lot to be learned. So again, we want the asanat taqweem. We want to be the best that we possibly can be. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad, kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad, kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Rabbana atina dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban. Allahumma ighfir lil muslimin muslimat wa mu'minin wa mu'minat alayhi minhum wal amwat. Innaka sami'un mujibud da'wat. Aqim as-salat.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala al-falah, hayya ala al-falah. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Allahu Akbar. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح رأيت الناس يدخلون في أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamu alaikum. Please be seated for just a few minutes. We have a brother from Dallas, Brother Monroe. Many of you already know him. He will be speaking to you about the efforts of relief by an organization called Sham Relief and asking for your help. Please give him a few minutes to speak before you leave. We are finished before schedule anyway.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Well, I came here from Dallas, Texas to see the nice faces that I miss. I've lived here for 13 years and I really miss this place. So I moved to Dallas 4 years ago and I come here just to see those faces again and again every year and encourage everyone to do good, inshallah, in the month of Ramadan. I'm a member of the Sham Relief Foundation. It was established in December 2011 in Texas, and we are a 501c3 tax status. So any donation you do will be tax exempt, inshallah. We started the operation in January 2012, and I think you remember I came here to just get the collections for the first time from Monroe, Louisiana, and to provide to you good news that this money actually is paid all, inshallah, in good causes. What Sham Relief does is it provides relief, education, and development support to all the people worldwide, but we are emphasizing focusing on the Syrian people. I will give you just a quick collection and spending in the year 2013, for instance. We have collected over $1,200,000 in the year 2013. We have distributed 800,000, and we have committed projects for the amount of 250,000, and we have a balance left for 150,000. We do the projects all over the Syrian countries and the borders, Turkey, Lebanon, and Jordan. We also have a special program which we have called the Orphans Program. We have a website actually where you can sponsor orphans. The board did a visit recently to Turkey, and we are working directly with a lot of organizations there, so that the money we do collect when we transfer it to Turkey, they will be delivered upon the receipt. We have a couple of IT information, like our website is shamrelief.org. We can get emails from people with the address of info@shamrelief.org, and we have an 800 number for any kind of donations that you would like to do. Our money basically goes to the medical field, educational field, orphans, and family members who have no means of support, such as widows or elderly people, and so on and so forth. So I'm here just to ask for your support and help to support this organization with the amount that you can. I have some forms here that I brought with me from Dallas. We are about 300 miles from our office in Dallas, Texas. We are in Richardson, actually, and I took the permission from the imam to leave a donation box there at the end of the mosque, where that would stay at least for 2 weeks, inshallah, before we take it back to our corporation. And the forms, I will handle those forms if you can, please. And there are plenty of pens. So, Jazakumullah khairan. I'm going to stay at the back if you have any special questions or any details about the program. Jazakallah khairan.